Sometimes, in the quiet of the night, when our eyes gaze up at the dark sky, we see countless stars, sparkling like diamonds scattered across a velvet canvas of deep black. We see the Milky Way, stretching out like a river of light, beautiful and mysterious. But have you ever wondered if behind all that splendor, there are questions lingering in your mind? Questions like, what lies hidden beyond all that brightness? There's something we can't see, but we can feel its presence. Something that constantly pulls and controls everything, making it revolve under an unseen power. Something that makes us feel that this universe isn't just a beautiful picture, but a mystery waiting to be discovered, and perhaps a mystery that we ourselves are a part of without even realizing it. Our galaxy, the Milky Way, is a vast home that we call the universe. It's an island of stars, made up of hundreds of billions of stars, gas, dust, and invisible dark matter. All of this comes together to form a colossal spiral structure, slowly rotating over billions of years. Just imagine its size. If light travels at 300,000 kilometers per second, it still takes over 100,000 years to travel from one end to the other end of the galaxy. And in that vastness, our sun is just one of hundreds of billions of stars, orbiting far from the galactic center, about 26,000 light-years away. We, our Earth, our solar system, are moving along with the galaxy at an unimaginable speed, approximately 220 kilometers per second, or about 800,000 kilometers per hour, thousands of times faster than a bullet. Yet we don't feel this movement at all, because everything around us is moving along with us. But this immense movement isn't happening aimlessly. It's an orbit around some central point, an invisible center, but with immense gravitational pull that holds everything together, preventing it from scattering into the vast emptiness of space. And at that mysterious center, our story begins. The story of Sagittarius A star, or as scientists call it, the supermassive black hole, the invisible heart of our Milky Way galaxy. It's the point where density and gravity are at their most powerful, so much so that even light cannot escape. It's the center that dictates the fate of hundreds of billions of stars, including our sun and ourselves. But before we dive into its mystery, let's first understand how scientists discovered the existence of this invisible thing and what made them so confident that at the center of our galaxy there is something immense and terrifying hidden away. The story of discovering Sagittarius A star didn't begin with seeing, but with listening. In the 1970s, scientists detected unusually strong radio signals coming from the center of our galaxy. Those signals were different from signals from ordinary stars. They indicated a source of energy that was powerful and mysterious. But radio waves didn't tell the whole story. What truly unlocked the mystery was observing the stars. Astronomers used powerful telescopes to watch the movement of stars near the galactic center. They found that many stars, especially the star S2, were orbiting at incredible speeds around an invisible central point. Just imagine, star S2 orbits that point at a speed of 5,000 kilometers per second, or about 18 million kilometers per hour, hundreds of times faster than Earth orbits the Sun. And most importantly, it orbits around an emptiness where there's nothing to see at all. Such rapid and violent movement indicates that at that invisible central point, there must be an enormous mass compressed into a tiny area, a mass sufficient to create immense gravity, to pull those stars, to orbit under its power. And that is the clearest evidence, pointing to the existence of a supermassive black hole. Until 2022, the world witnessed the first image of Sagittarius A star. Not an image of the black hole itself, because nothing can be seen, but an image of its shadow, created by the event horizon, the boundary from which even light cannot escape. That image revealed a ring of light, formed by superheated gas, rotating at high speed around the dark emptiness at the center of our galaxy. It's an image that confirms that what was once just theory and inference has become a tangible reality, even if it's tangible to our eyes through advanced technology, not by our own hands. And what if we, as tiny humans, were to get too close or even fall into Sagittarius A star? What would happen? Just imagine. You're floating in the dark emptiness of space. Before you is a colossal dark spot that swallows everything, even light. You feel the gravitational pull increasing steadily. Your body begins to stretch out like spaghetti. Your head is pulled with more force than your feet because it's closer to the source of gravity. This is a phenomenon called spaghettification, the tearing apart of the body, caused by immense tidal forces. But before your body is torn into pieces, you might experience an even stranger phenomenon. Time, for you, will begin to slow down, slower, until it almost stops. Compared to an observer far away, you will see the universe outside, speeding up. Stars are born, die. Galaxies move in the blink of an eye, while you continue to float in a timeless loop at the event horizon. And once you cross that event horizon, nothing can ever return. You will be pulled into an endless darkness, to a point where our understanding of physics cannot yet comprehend, to a point where even time and space may no longer have meaning. It's a terrifying fate, but at the same time, it's a reminder of the immense power and limitless mystery of the universe. And it also leads us to a deeper question. If an entire galaxy, made up of hundreds of billions of stars, including our Sun and the Earth we live on, is orbiting around an invisible center that is so powerful and mysterious, then what about our lives? The lives of tiny humans living on this blue planet. What are we truly orbiting around? We may never realize that throughout our lives, we too are part of a system, revolving around something invisible, just like the hundreds of billions of stars in the galaxy, orbiting under the power of Sagittarius A star. Think about it. Every atom in our bodies was once part of a star that was born and died in the distant reaches of space. Those atoms have traveled through time and space to come together to form us, to form life, to form thoughts, to form feelings that are now listening to this story. We are the product of the universe, forged from stardust and immense energy. We are tiny fragments that reflect the grandeur of what surrounds us. And at the same time, we are the center of a small universe, called our own life. Sagittarius A star, the supermassive black hole, invisible, yet immensely powerful. It's the anchor that holds our galaxy together, preventing it from falling apart. It's the point of balance that allows everything to exist in the chaos of the universe. So in our lives, what is our Sagittarius A star? What is that invisible center that constantly pulls and determines the direction of our lives? Some people might be revolving around fear, the fear of failure, the fear of not being accepted, the fear of having to face reality. These fears can become immense gravitational forces that prevent us from moving forward, from changing, and keep us stuck in the same old orbit again and again. Some people might be revolving around dreams, grand dreams, of wanting to create, wanting to change the world, wanting to leave some mark behind. These dreams are the gravitational forces that push us to try, to learn, and to grow, to get as close as possible to that center of desire. And some people might be revolving around goals, clear goals, to succeed in their careers, to build a warm family, to find true happiness. These goals are the focal points that give our lives direction, meaning, and the power to move forward. No matter what we revolve around, those things are the invisible centers that determine the gravity and direction of our lives. Sometimes we might not even realize what we are being pulled by until we stop and try to consider what makes us move, what makes us us. Sagittarius A star isn't just a black hole, but it's a symbol of mystery, of immense power, and of an invisible center that holds everything together, just like our lives, full of mystery, full of hidden power, and full of invisible centers that determine our destiny. Perhaps understanding and accepting the existence of these invisible centers might be the first step to understanding ourselves better, understanding the universe better, and understanding the meaning of being alive in this vast expanse of space. And in that silence, perhaps the answer isn't in searching, but in accepting that some things, the greatest things, might be things we cannot see, but we can feel with our own hearts.